What's up, Gemini gang? How y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come through with a just quick general reading for you guys, right? Just a quick general what Gemini can expect, what's happening next for Gemini. I'm going to release this on my Patreon, and then I'll probably release it on the main YouTube in a couple days or whatever, okay? So guys, I hope everybody has been well. Thank you for all that you do, especially my Patreon gang. You guys are the real MVPs, okay? I love you guys so much. I hope everybody's been taking care of themselves and feeling good. And let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Oh, and for my YouTube people, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please check out my description box. And if you're returning, welcome back. I hope you've been well. I hope you've been taking care of yourselves. Thank you for all that you do, right? And let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Standing up to the elements is what you're going to be doing next. You're going to be taking charge of something here, but this is like in your body, like in your mind, you're clear. So it's showing up in your reality, right? Because you've come down to a clear decision, a clear perspective in your mind. I'm getting King of Swords because you've made a final decision within yourself, okay? It's almost like you've reconciled something within yourself, and because of that, now it's shifting into your reality. You're seeing this in your reality, and you're able to stand up to the elements. You're able to put something to the side, lay something to rest. If anybody confronts you or wants to say anything to you, you have the answers. You're very clear on how you feel, where you stand. It's like you'll express yourself very clearly. There will be no confusion afterwards. It's something like that. It's 55, which reduces to 5. Well, it reduces to 10, but you know, I'm looking at it as 5. And so it's talking about changes, you know. It's talking about there's a new sheriff in town. That's the energy I'm getting. Gemini, what's next for Gemini Spirit? What's next for Gemini Spirit? Gifts of humanity. You might be gifted something, collective, is the energy that I'm getting. 101, I'm reducing this to 11. That's what I'm leaving it at. I'm seeing this as an 11. I feel like you might be gifted something. There could be something very fated that's coming towards you. Yeah, I can't see this. I'm so old and it's so faded. We have the buttercup energy. Sweet surrender. Yes, I'm going to have to go through with my pen and mark some of these. Write on them so I can see. But yes, you're surrendering something. You've surrendered something to spirit. You've said, you know what, it is what it is, right? And you've decided to either act on something that you want, or you've decided that if you can't act on it, you've decided to just let it go. And you're being gifted something because of that. With the gifts of humanity. Some of you guys are very gifted, Gemini. Some of you are spiritual healers or healers in general. Doesn't have to be spiritual. Just could be healers, okay? You do a lot for this world. You do a lot for the collective. And you are being gifted because of that. There's some kind of karmic retribution or karmic payback almost, Gemini, for all that you've done for people, for all that you do for people. We have desert sand here. Awaken your creativity. So what's next? You can expect to awaken your creativity. This is card 19, but it looks like IG, Instagram. Some of you might blow up on Instagram, or there might be something that you've awakened some kind of creative talent on Instagram, and somebody might have noticed that actually, okay? Yes, with the illumination of the firefly, the light could be on you. There could be this energy of going viral or something getting exposed here, but it's a good exposed. It's like a creative talent is awakened and exposed, possibly on social media or Instagram in particular, because I am seeing that. And we have Jade coming out, which is act now, old and new order, out with the old, in with the new. What's not working, you must reconcile that so you can accept the new gifts that are awaiting for you. There's an Eden awaiting for you with Jade. That's a very luxurious combo right there. That's talking about luxury to me. Eden with Jade. Yes, honey. That's living the good life. The glamorous, glamorous. That's what they're singing. That's from what, who is that? Who is that sings that? The glamorous life. I don't know. Is that, God, is it Fergie? I think it's Fergie. Lavender, me, myself, and I feel like it's because you're recognizing what you need in your life. 66, maybe there's been some energy of like reminiscing, going back and seeing that, yeah, you know what? I actually sacrifice a lot for people. I'm kind of a doormat. I let people walk all over me. I'm always putting other people first. And it's great. It's great to be a gift to humanity. It's great to be empath. It's great to be sensitive and to be kind and to be giving. But it does get you ran all over. It does get you taken advantage of. And, you know, that doesn't mean that you stop, but there is this energy of healthy boundaries. You choose when you give your energy out. You choose, which, I mean, you know what? I take that back, because you have been choosing this whole time, Gemini. You've been choosing to be a doormat. You have. Okay? So this is like an interfriendship here. Interfriendship, because I'm your friend, okay? So it's an interfriendship. You have been a little bit of a doormat, but it's like you're choosing now to rein that in. I've been getting this energy a lot in collective readings lately, like the last 3 collective readings I've done for like different platforms. I've been getting this energy of tightening up something, disciplining yourself more in the aspects of your energy, what you give to people, you know, what you allow in. Anything else for what's next for Gemini? We're not going to keep it, but is there anything else that needs to come out that Gemini needs to see? We have relationships, euphoria, and insight, and old thought. I feel like, again, this energy of looking over something, thinking about something from the past and coming up to a new conclusion with the future, getting some kind of insight because of that in regards to your relationships. It's like when you reflect on something and you gain an epiphany of like, okay, I see. Maybe I was the one that was causing problems here. Maybe I was the one that did this, or maybe this was why this happened. It's like that. It's like epiphanies. All right, for Gemini. Whew, okay. Let's get into the business. What is Gemini standing up to? They're about to stand up to something, right? They're about to make a change. About to fight for their right to party. That's what they're singing. Well, that's what they're playing anyway. Right? Oh, okay. I see on the bottom of the deck. You've been keeping yourself at the crossroads, right? So, Gemini, I'm getting the energy of you're about to stand up against something that's been keeping you stuck, okay? Some of you, whether you're divine feminine or not, you've been keeping yourself kind of trapped in this energy of being trapped away from your abundance, being stuck away from something that you truly desire, you truly want. There's this energy of going after yours, Gemini, okay? Yeah, you're standing up to Father Time. Wow, we just saw Divine Feminine. Now we're seeing Divine Masculine, and he's coming out with judging or critiquing, okay? Some of you might feel like because the feminine energy is the creation. The masculine energy is the action of that creation, right? So with us just seeing Divine Feminine, that could be the energy of, you know, because I'm trying to keep everything general. You're keeping yourself kind of paused and stagnated and held back with the creation of something. It's like they're showing me like a big glowing ball that somebody's gonna fling. I don't know. And then when it hits it, it's like it explodes its power. I don't know who the hell is guiding me today. I don't know, the Spaceman 3000, what the hell kind of stuff I just saw. It really was like that though, but that's what they just showed me. It's like you've been harnessing this creative energy and not actually acting on it because you're feeling like you're gonna be judged. I feel like, wow. Hold on a second, guys. I feel like whoever just gave me that intuitive download was like new as hell around here and didn't know what they're doing. Because I hardly ever get like video game, space engineering, technology. I hardly ever get stuff like that. And I was heavy that. Maybe somebody's into that kind of stuff. I don't know. But that's what they showed me though. It's like you have this ball of power and you've harnessed it, you've created it in that divine feminine energy, but the divine masculine energy is what acts on it, what throws it out into the world. It exposes that power. It's like you have maybe some kind of talent or something that you want to put out into the universe, but you're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of what other people will think or what other people will say. It's like you want something, guys, but you're afraid of what other people will think or say. Some of you, yes. If that's not you, you don't need to tell me that it's not you if you want to, I guess. But, I mean, you know, if it's not you, it's not you. Look, Divine Feminine showing back up. Some of you want a Divine Feminine and you're afraid of judgment. Or you're a Divine Feminine, you want a Divine Masculine and you're afraid of judgment. A Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, both y'all. Y'all both want something, but you're afraid of the judgment. And maybe it's the energy of just now we're just stuck in the situation of just waiting or something like that. I don't know. That's for somebody. Had this turn into a twin reading. That's for somebody, though. The hell? Yeah, there's going to be some action, though. There will be some action, and people are watching your actions, too. Just be aware of that, Gemini. But whatever this is that you feel like you wanted, that you've created, you've cultivated, you've idealized, you've fantasized about, you've got this completely visualized in your mind's eye, but have not acted on it, people are watching you. They're expecting that. They're waiting for it. People around you have intuition too. They're reading you like the terms and conditions, baby. Is what I'm getting. This snake is reading this horse like the terms and conditions. And you know, a horse, they see a snake on a trail, they get spooked. There's something about that. There's somebody waiting and watching. Yes, because look what's sticking out on the bottom. The block card, waiting to block something from you. I'm telling you, you can't make that shit up. Yep, your sweet desserts, your sweet rewards. So just be aware of that, Gemini, that whatever this is that you are wanting to go after, or you feel like you want to acquire in your life, there's a time limit you kind of put on yourself because you're lacking that confidence to go after it, right? There's people that see this within you, this struggle or whatever this is going on in your life. They're observing you. They're waiting for you to basically, for lack of a better word, pull the trigger on this. And then once you do, they're going to try to spook you, scare you, catch you, do something to sabotage this. Just, that's what it is. Be aware that you're going to have to stand up to elements. You're going to have to fucking do it anyway. That's what that's saying. You're scared. Oh, well, you have to go towards it anyway. There's people that are going to laugh at you or judge you or have something to say about it or want to confront you about your life. Well, you're going to have to do it anyway and then just deal with them. That's the energy, okay? Because the longer you wait, the longer the time is running out here is what I'm getting with the hourglass. Like there is a time limit here. That sand's not going to last forever. The sand is going to run out. So Gemini, there is a time limit on something that you want. You're like, but I got to figure out the formula and I got to, you know what I mean? Oh, Gemini. Anyways, but that's the energy that I'm getting though, guys. Because I'm just laughing because it's like I fucking totally resonate with some of that. I really truly do. So it's like I get it, but it's like the time is running out on something that you are wanting to have, Gemini, or manifest or acquire or go after or whatever. Hourglass. Look at all these clocks, all this time. It's like it's only gonna last so long. Only so long. Give me one more. I think. Yes, something's bottled up. That's what I'm saying. Guys, there's really this energy with the lighthouse on the bottom of the deck. There's really this energy of like something being contained or kept away or blocked or restricted, right? Like, what is this? What is this message in here? You know, some of you, there could be a message that's on the way, especially with the lighthouse. You know, I look at the lighthouse as something that's guiding you in, something that you're feeling pulled towards because it's meant to heal you. It's meant to keep you safe. Okay, this is something, you know what I mean? This is the light of spirit, basically, in life. For some of you, this is what this is. But, you know, for ships out on the ocean, this was a signal of hope, of peace, of shelter, of security. When they saw that in the distance, they knew, just, I need to follow that light. I need to go towards that, and there's safety there. There's something there with that for you, Gemini. You have a guiding light in your life. You have something that calls towards you and tells you that if I could just get towards that, if I could just get to that light, I'll be safe. This message in a bottle. This might have came to you in a very serendipitous way. You might be getting messages about this too with this. You could be getting a lot of spiritual signs and synchronicities, songs on the radio or whatever, numbers, you know, names, just seeing names, random names, hearing people's names. I don't know. There's like, you're getting signs. You're getting led, like with the lighthouse energy for sure. The light's there. You don't even got to be led. That's the thing. That's the thing with the freaking lighthouse. Like, you don't even got to be led, Gemini. It's right there. You see the light. You feel the pull. It's like the moth to the flame, right? You feel the pull. The flame's there. The flame don't come to you. The moth goes to the flame. Okay? You go to the lighthouse. The lighthouse doesn't come to you. Okay? Okay? Somebody needs to hear that. The lighthouse that you feel pulled towards, the lighthouse don't grow a pair of legs and, you know, come to you. You go to the lighthouse. You go to the high priestess. You go to the doctor. You go to it. The bee goes to the flower, right, guys? See what I'm saying here? Muhammad goes to the mountain. There's something there with that. What is this gifts of humanity for Gemini? What is the gift that they're getting or obtaining or whatever? But I get the energy of that for some of you guys, you are a gift, right? Yeah, look at this. The key with the focused. For some of you, I must say that, like, you are the gift, Gemini. You are a gift to somebody or to humanity in general, okay? You give so much. You do so much. You help so many. I spilled a little bit of water. It's like you are a gift within yourself. Now, for others of you, there's something, again, that you're mad focused on. You're focused on this, very focused. There's a magnifying glass. It almost feels like pressurizing, like they're giving me the energy of like, you know what they're giving me the energy of? Like if somebody came up to you and put their thumb in your back and just pushed and kept the pressure on and pushed and pushed and pushed and just kept going down on you and you're just like, okay, okay, okay. That's what I'm getting, guys. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. I feel like there's been like an intense, and if this doesn't resonate, then that you will know, because this is very specific. There's been an intense focus on achieving something, finding a solution to something, getting something, finding the key to open up the door to something. The gift is you're going to get it. Can you handle it is almost the energy I'm getting, collective. I'm almost getting this energy of like, yes, you're going to be given this. You will be given the key. That's something that you've been extensively focused on. All your energy's been going on to it, which is what it takes to manifest something. If you want to manifest something, you almost have to get kind of obsessed with it. As long as it's a healthy obsession, guys, okay? I'm all about healthy obsession, all right? I like passion. I'm a very passionate person. But, you know, there can be a point where passion can become kind of, you know. So, but there's been something that you've been very, very focused on. You're going to get it. Will you know what to do with it when you get it? They're pulling me to Drake and Rihanna. I don't know why. I know Riri just announced that she's pregnant, guys. Congratulations, right? But, and I'm not saying that they should be together or anything like that, but they're pulling me to Jake and Rihanna. Like when he obsessed over that woman for years, he obsessed over her. Every song was about her. Every time there was an interview, he found a way to talk about her. Like he obsessed about Rihanna for so long. And he still does. He still to this very fucking day obsesses about her. And he had her. He had the chance. He had her. And what'd he do? He fucked around with other people. He got somebody pregnant. He did all this. He did all that. It's like he sabotaged his dream. He sabotaged what he wanted. He sabotaged what he obsessed over, what he waited for. And I'm not saying that this is a person that you're obsessing over, Gemini. I'm saying that there's something that you really are. You have a laser pointed fucking vision on, okay, that you want. When you get it, are you going to be able to handle it? Are you going to squander it? Or are you going to fuck it up because you know that you're not worthy of it? That's why Drake fucked it up. It's not because he didn't care about Rihanna. It's not because he didn't love Rihanna. Obviously, he did. He still, to this day, talks about the girl. So obviously, he still loves her or did love her. That was not the problem. The problem was he didn't feel like he was worthy of her. He knew he couldn't give her what he wanted. They're reminding me back to I'm sorry to get onto my shit, guys, but they're reminding or go off on these tangents, but it is relevant to the reading. They're reminding me of like what somebody had said to me a long, long time ago, that like you radiate pure love, and some people, they know that they can't give that back, so they run. And it's true. You feel a pull towards something. You feel connected to something, Gemini. You feel like something is meant for you, even if it doesn't make sense here. Which oftentimes if it's spiritual, a spiritual connection or a spiritual mission or something like that, it sometimes isn't going to make sense, right? It just feels right. That's the point. Part of this journey is learning to trust that feeling that you have within you, Gemini, to trust it. But you're going to be given some kind of gift of something that you've been focused on, something that you've wanted. Some of you might be given a house, a business with this key, something very tangible, something you can stick a key into and open a car, perhaps. A boat, a plane, whatever, okay? But what your focus is on, what your heart's desire is on, is what they're saying. What your heart's desire is. Because they're saying Spirit knows your heart, and Spirit has been listening and knows what your heart desire is. Yes. Knows what you're seeking and reaching out for. Again, with that lighthouse energy. Knows what you want to open the door to with the key. I'm telling you guys. Ooh, I hope you're ready, Gemini. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. Yes, because Spirit's like, pinky promise, whatever it is that you want, you're getting it. So I hope you're ready for it when you get it. I really hope you are, Gemini. That's, you know, I'm not particularly getting that message from Spirit, but I feel like saying it. So what is this desert sand? What is Gemini awakening within their, this is also, for me, Sacral talks about sexual energy. So something could be awakening. I'm kind of feeling sexual. I don't know when I look at this card. So there could be this energy of something sexually awakening. Maybe you're getting more creative in the bedroom. I don't know. Okay. What is this for Gemini? This desert sands. I don't read reversals for oracles. As y'all know, I say it every freaking reading. You're at the crossroads when it comes to something. You've been at the crossroads. Whatever stagnation in your life, that's cleansing out. That's awakening the creativity. That's been the blockage. We know that. When we don't allow ourselves to flow, when we don't allow ourselves to create from a space of authenticity, when we worry too much and we get in this place of analysis, paralysis, and stagnation, we block the flow. So that's what's happening. Something's being unblocked, okay? This could honestly even be something like a release, okay? An emotional release or something like that. What is this that's being held up, that there's time's running out on? Time is running out on something, and you might even get the sign of that, Gemini. You might get the message of that time is running out on something, that they just keep singing that song. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. I love that kind of music. Like, that's so my type of music. But I'm trying to think, is there another message with that I'm not getting? Because they keep singing it. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I want to go to listen to that now. I love that song. I don't know. I don't really know all the words to that, and it's kind of, the feeling it's giving me is that you know what you got to do. Maybe you're gearing yourself up for it. What is this, Spirit? I'm gonna shut up. Give me the tarot cards. Let's let the cards speak. What is this? Because honestly, right? No, right? Okay. Yeah, there's a conflict. This is when you feel conflicted about the change that you have to make, right? It's like you kind of know, and he's stagnant. He's sitting down, okay? It's like, but you know what you need to do here. You're fighting with yourself, or you're fighting with others. 5, 5, 5, 5 here, guys. You're fighting with yourself, or you're fighting with others. There's also this energy of maybe knowing that if you go towards this, or you act on this, or you whatever, there could be some combativeness. There could be some drama in your life, and maybe that's what's been holding you back. I just saw the 4 of Pentacles when I split the deck, and with the King, that's 5 Pentacles. That's 5, 5, 5, 5. Maybe that's like, there's something that's changing or something that needs to change, but you feel conflicted. You feel insecure about it. You feel like there'll be drama, or you feel like you stand to lose, or you feel like there's just, there's combativeness or something. Spirit is saying to act on this anyways. 5 of Wands with the Ace of Wands, that's 6 Wands. You will be successful. Again, following that guiding light within, and not the noisy noise of the noisy world, okay? Because the world is very noisy, and it'll scream at you, and it'll fuck you over with that 7 of Swords. It'll lie to you and tell you you can't do this, you can't do that, or that's your own ego telling you that you can't do something. You can be successful in something, is what this is saying. Spirit is saying that. 6 Wands, that's success. That's overcoming the combativeness. That's success, victory after the war, right? After the battle. It just takes a spark of inspiration. It takes you being confident within yourself and going after it anyways, is really the energy I'm getting. Yes, with the Sun. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Going after something anyways. Regardless. Because you know. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Come through. You working with me with these cards today. Because you know, with the Ace of Swords. And when you know, you know. You can't unknow after you know. Right? That's the energy, Gemini. It's like, riddle me this, riddle me that. You know what the hell it is. Go on now. That's the energy that I'm getting here, guys. I feel like Spirit's like, come on, Gemini. You're very bright. one of my smartest and brightest and most attentive pupils that I have, right, in this academy called Earth. Don't tell me you don't know, Gemini. Right? I feel like that's what Spirit's like pulling you into his office, like, you know, almost like, come on now. Oh gosh, because something's very clear with the sun, right? Standing up to the elements. You guys might get caught out in the rain or caught out in the heat too if you're doing some kind of hiking or something. I just got that too, so be aware, right? But for most of you, it's like, yes, you know what you want, okay? Your eyes are very open to it. It's up to you. Time's ticking, right? Time is ticking, Gemini. You don't have forever on something, for sure. This is time sensitive. If this is a person that you want, they're going to get somebody else, right? They're going to meet somebody else, and then that's going to be done, okay? If this is a job opportunity that you want, it'll materialize and somebody else will take that opportunity if you don't jump after this. If this is your business you want to build, well, somebody else will build this business and you just won't build it. It's like there's something that's time sensitive, Gemini. So, okay. What is this gift that the collective is getting? What is this gift that Gemini is getting that they've obviously been very focused on, right? Seven of Wands. King of Pentacles with the Fool. Okay, I feel like you're getting the protection to actually get something. I keep wanting to say execute something. That to me is like, because when I don't really talk like that, but I keep wanting to say execute something. So maybe you've been planning, you've been strategizing, right? That's what I would feel like you would say. If you've been planning something or strategizing, you'd be like, okay, now it's time to execute this. That's what I keep getting. Okay? And that makes a lot of sense anyways with the ant energy, with the focus, because it's like you have been focused on something. So you get the key to something, you're being protected. It's like Spirit's like giving you its good graces and its blessings and saying, I'm blessing this. I approve, right? Spiritual stamp of approval. So you can move forward and you can take a leap of faith and go towards whatever this is that you feel that you've been guided towards. Yes, so you can pull the trigger, you can execute, you can make a decision. That's the energy I'm getting, Gemini. Just know that you're protected and you're in Spirit's bubble of light, bubble of healing energy here. You're protected from whatever it is that would fuck this up. Let's just say that, right? Okay? The door is opening. Because they keep saying the door is opening. What door is opening for Gemini? They're like, the door is opening, right? Page of Swords. A door that you've researched, you've thought about, you've strategized. Gemini, I feel like you know. I keep trying to figure it out, and it's like, Gemini, you know exactly what you've been focused on. You know exactly what you've been thinking about and planning and strategizing and organizing and putting effort towards and building and cultivating. And it's like, you've got that ball of energy. You just need to put a physical action to it and do it. Okay? All right. What is this? This is like, you've been at the, whoa. All that flipped over my hand, that's crazy. That's how that happened. You've been at a crossroads about something. Do I take something? Do I not take something? Mentally kind of go, yeah. That Ten of Swords, how she was just standing there. God, that looked really reminiscent of that, doesn't it? Just standing there like, you got to make a choice, Gemini. You have to take a step. I don't know. What's got Gemini at the crossroads? What's got Gemini stuck, right? What's got Gemini stuck? This really cupped in my hand and didn't want to come out, so I'm going to take it. Survival mode for some of you guys. You're fearing the worst, right? You're just overthinking. You're overanalyzing. You know, I had said, I don't think I said it in this reading, so forgive me if I did, but I think I said it in the last one because I just did a back-to-back reading. But about people who build up, have all the tools they need to complete something. Like, let's just say, build a YouTube channel. You have the ring light, you have the camera, you have the editing equipment, you have everything. You got a damn little phone mic and everything. You got everything you need, but you lack that confidence to be able, because, again, sacral sacral confidence. You lack that confidence to actually execute it. And since you, again, execute it, golly. And since you won't, and you don't, it doesn't. And it isn't. Right? So it's that energy here of holding on to something too much, maybe holding on to an outcome too much, or how this is going to end up. It's that energy, Gemini. Like you need to let go of that. You need to stop fearing the worst or sweating the details or something here and just go for something. Yeah, take it slow and steady. It's like there's a pause of not wanting to make a move because of not being sure, not wanting to lose what you already have too. Because again, it's a survival mode with the Four of Pentacles. It gives that energy of hoarding. You know, when you hoard, if you grow up and if an adult is a hoarder, it's most times because in childhood they had things taken away from them. They lost things. They possibly lived in unstable homes where constantly losing shit, right? God forbid they had parents who were drug addicts that sold their shit, or just mean ass parents who would destroy shit or get rid of stuff. So, you know, when they were bad, right? You know, this causes these complexes and these things in people to where they want to hold on to things. They don't like, you know, they feel like they're going to lose something. And maybe you've had something like this, Gemini, but you're releasing it. And because you're releasing it, your creativity is going to open up. Because if you're still holding on to it, you're still hoarding on things or holding on to a toxic lifestyle for survival mode or something like that, that's what's stagnating your creativity. That's why you're having this problem where you're in one world, but yet not in the next. See, at the crossroads, like one leg in this one leg in that one, you're in purgatory. Basically, Gemini. Somebody is, or somebody is in regards to you. Take it as it resonates. But there's an energy of that, of being like in purgatory because you're not making a decision. Or because you're holding on to something. Fear, lack mentality. You're scared to lose. You know, I don't know, Gemini. Yeah, I just don't know, Gemini. It's whatever you feel it is, right? Yeah, something needs to be balanced. Look at this, these twins, Gemini energy coming out. Even though this is a Libra card, but still, this could definitely be a Gemini card. Yes. Which twin are you gonna let win, right? Or what's gonna win over here? Because there's like the energy of like the temptation to stay in the comfort zone, to stay in fear is very strong. Gemini is what I'm feeling with you. That's what I'm getting. This is like purgatory energy heavily in this reading. It's like you know what you need to do to get out of something, but you're stagnant because you're not. It's like when you haven't chose the light and you haven't chose the dark, so you're stuck in the middle. You're stuck in that purgatory. You see very clearly, but just because you see, just because you feel, doesn't mean you have done. And that is what is needed. That is what is missing here. That is that, right? You need to do something. My guides are funny. But yeah. Let me get one more. What are they clenching on-to? What are they holding on to? This is just so balls deep in the comfort zone right now is the energy that it feels like for some Geminis out there. Yeah, you're holding on to the knowledge of what you know to be true. You know, you're holding on to it. You have some kind of knowledge here. This is crazy how this card is you know, placed down here too, and the light's just going right on to this dude. I don't know if you can really see that, but it's like, yay. Like there's some kind of, you know, clarity, truth. Uh-oh, card upside down. Clarity, truth, you recognize something. You're just struggling to make a decision, struggling to act on something. For me, what I'm getting is like you're struggling to just make a decision, period. That's what this feels like for me, because it's like you could make one. You could choose. You have different options here. But, you know. And it's funny too, because like with this The illustration, if you can see it, let me move my nail out of the way. If you can see the illustration here, all of these kind of give you a clue or a hint as to what's under there if you look at them. Some of them have ladders, right, leading you to success. Some of them have a river, a snake, a bat. There's a skull on this one. And the, you know, the one that he's kind of got his finger on, there's nothing really hinting at what that is. There's nothing really, you know, showing what's under that one. It's like, Gemini, maybe your soul is really, maybe, yes, Spirit, maybe your soul, or maybe the thing that you really yearn for deep down inside. Even her necklace is getting drawn up to the sun. Even this one has some kind of source of energy, and this one's getting led by something. It's like, whatever this is, it's all over here now that I look at it. Maybe it's unknown. Like, there's some kind of element of mystery to it. Like, you don't know how that's going to end up. You don't know what's under that bowl, but that's the one that's actually pulling to you. But you don't know what's there. All right, let's get some advice. I want to go back to, what should I get advice with? Let's use this one. Let's use the Soul's Journey Lesson cards for advice for Gemini for this situation. This is like Purgatory. You have to choose the light or the dark, or you have to do something. There's something here with the friendships, right? Some of you, the advice is you have people around you that might be giving you bad advice, right? You have advice. The advice is you might have friends around you that are envious of you too. Okay? But I feel like the advice is to understand that people are in your life for a reason, period. Everybody is. Everybody plays a role. So if this has been heavily resonating for relationship for you, this person might be in your life for a reason. Okay? I feel like this friendship is talking about balance though. Advice, please, for Gemini. What advice do we have for Gemini for this reading of what's next, right? Health. I just heard your health is your wealth too, Gemini. So taking care of yourself. Okay, because if you do have a divine purpose, if you are here to do something, take care of somebody, you know, be here for something, it's important that you're taking care of yourself too. You're no good to nobody if you're no good to yourself, okay? Basically, is what I'm getting with that. Some of you have been, you know, maybe needing to focus more on that kind of stuff. Focus, maybe the advice here is to focus on what's healthy in your life and what's not, period. Maybe with your connections around you, maybe with what you put in your body. Like, that might be the focus here. Focus on what's healthy for you, Gemini. That's what you need to do. Okay. Advice here, we have empathy. Seeing, I don't know why I heard this, Gemini, but I just heard seeing things for as they are, not for as you wish they were or want them to be. Okay? That's for somebody out there. I don't know. I'm getting that energy. Gemini, for some of you, you're just too good to people. You're just... And I hate to say that because it's like, is there being too good to people? No, but you do, like, you know, of course, it's great to be a good person. It's great to love people. It's great to have empathy and be caring and sensitive. But you have to have healthy boundaries. You have to take care of yourself. You have to have strong boundaries. I'm getting this energy of sacrifice here. Sacrificing for people around you. Sacrificing for things. Putting your health on the back burner, putting your emotional, physical, mental health, it doesn't have to just be physical, on the back burner for other people, possibly friends, acquaintances, lovers. I'm just seeing this card as connections, guys. Needing to recognize how much you're giving versus what you're getting. Is it balanced, Gemini? Okay. And also, yeah, surrendering something. Surrendering what's toxic for you is honestly what I'm getting, guys. All right, Gemini, that has been your reading. I think I'm going to cut it here, dolls. I really do. I'm kind of drained right now. Like, I started out this reading with so much energy, and now I feel like drained. And not that you guys' energy is draining. I love you guys, right? And I love being in your energy. It's just that I feel like it really is time, Gemini, to start focusing on yourself, to start putting yourself first and doing what's good for you, okay? You get infinite lives. I'm not even going to cap you and be like, you get one life. No, you get infinite lives. You really do. But that doesn't mean, fuck it, this life doesn't matter. That's not what this means, okay? Doesn't mean all the pressure is on this life either. It just means that, you know, in this reality that you're in, okay, and what it feels the moment, it does feel like it's one life, and you only get this life once. Okay? You may not have only one life, but you only get this life once. You'll never be this person with exactly this formula of this person ever again. You'll be a different version, a different copy, a different whatever. But you'll never be you in this moment again. So do what's best for you. Okay, Gemini? All right, I love you guys, and I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. I hope it did something. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.